All right, guys, welcome back to Vision of Victory podcast with your friend and host, Ricardo Vaca. Today we got Go Burrito Go. And every great leader starts with a small step, a vision, a system, and willingness to serve others. Go Burrito Go isn't just about a story of food, it's a lesson in leadership, consistency, and growth. Because when you build people, they build the business. So, Michael Serta, thanks for coming back with us, man.
Yeah,
Pleasure to
for
have you
sure,
here, bro.
dude. Glad to be
Let's,
here.
let's get into the foundation of your story of Go Burrito Go, man. Well, first, how did you come up with the name?
Well, this time around, brought in like my son. He's a lot older now.
Okay.
So he's 17, and so a lot of this stuff we're just talking. So he hears it all.
Yeah.
So the first one, it's just me and my wife. We're sitting there like, oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna sell burritos. Oh, what are we gonna call it? Everything.
Yeah.
Everyone starts with that. Oh, what are we
Yeah,
gonna call
yeah.
it? What are we gonna call it?
That's the fun part.
Yeah, that's the fun part. And we knew that, all we were gonna do is sell carne asada burritos. Like we're not gonna do chicken, we're not gonna do pastor. So we're like, man, we just call it like la asada, right?
Yeah.
And so we're like, yeah, that's good, that's good. And then my son's like, that sucks. Fool." That's stupid. we're like, hey, come out here then. So he comes from his room. He's like, no, that's dumb. And then he's like, where'd you get that from? He's like, ChatGPT. Like, you gotta stop using that stuff. You can tell when it comes from it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, come up with some stuff. He's like, so then we're trying like, well, what's the concept? And I'm like, well, it's kind of like Little Caesars, like hot and ready pizza. Like it's just
okay,
gonna
yeah,
be,
yeah.
like you're not gonna go up and say, oh, let me get this. It's just, go up, oh, asada or that's it. You know what I mean? Like
That's it.
that's
That's all
all
we
it
got.
is,
That's
bro.
all.
And they're already done.
Yeah.
You don't even got to think about it. Ain't even like, well, let me get a asada. Fool, get the hell out of the line. You know what I mean? That's all it's gonna be. So
Kind of
he's
like
like,
In-N-Out, huh?
yeah,
Something
like
quick.
it's just like
Yeah.
that's it, dog. That's all that we're doing. So he was like, okay. So he sat there and then he's like, what about Go Burrito? And we're like, oh, that's dope. Like, cause
Yeah.
it kind of like, okay, yeah, you understand that it's just gonna be quick, hot and ready, fresh. Just get moving. So,
Yeah.
but we looked it up and it's like, oh, Go Burrito's taken. Okay, what about? So he's sitting there like, we're like, come on, genius, what do you got? He's like, go burrito. We just do go burrito.
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Nah, taken.
Taking, damn.
Damn. Go burrito go. I'm like, sold. I'm down. Let's do
Yeah.
it. That's basically how it came.
That's
and then
cool, man.
after that, it's like, okay, we start using different programs. Like, oh, I want like a burrito, but like Sonic the Hedgehog, like he's running.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean? And
okay,
like
yeah,
that's how.
yeah.
And then so you try doing different ones. It gives you a bunch of messed up ones, and I was like, okay, this one's straight. Oh, this one's cool. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like, yeah, that's where the name came.
That's
up
cool.
to.
So you guys designed through ChatGPT or AI?
Yeah, or what's the Canva? I think it was.
Oh,
Canva.
okay, yeah, Canva.
Yeah, I think that's how
Okay,
it came up
that's
with
cool,
that.
man.
But see, the good thing now is like having it like as a family. Like my wife can do that stuff. My son can start doing that stuff now. Like
Yeah, yeah.
because I don't really know. I'm not tech savvy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just like.
And then he
ideas.
already helped you with the name, so he's younger, so they know
Yeah,
what's cool. They know
heck
what's
yeah.
in.
That's what he said too. Like, man, stop using that
Yeah.
ChatGPT, bro.
Yeah.
You can tell when you're using it.
That's cool.
Like, all right.
But so what was the aha moment that made you say, "I'm starting Go Burrito Go"?
I think, bro. So like after, because you seen the first interview you had, it was just like, I spent all those years coming up with, open up the restaurant and doing all that, and then
Yeah.
after that whole, I guess after that whole business venture, at the end I was like, man, dude, I just want to go back to like my 9 to 5, bro. Like, after doing all this, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think I had a real clear understanding of what it was that it was gonna be to run a whole restaurant and all
Yeah.
that stuff, and so I did. I just went back to the 9 to 5, and I was cool with that because it felt good just to like, man, you mean I only got to come
Yeah.
here? I could leave work. You know what I
Collect the
mean? I don't
check,
got to think
call
about it. No
out.
one's gonna call me. If I got to call off, like I can call off.
Yeah.
Nobody else is dependent on me. And it was awesome. Well, it's like everything in life. Do you think like you're like, okay, that's cool, and then one day like you just kind of you start feeling like you're like, oh dang, I'm in that rat race again. You know what I mean? I'm on a
Yeah.
hamster wheel where it's just like work, home, sports, dinner, work, home, sports, dinner, work.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Bedtime, getting, it's just like, bro, is this it?
Yeah.
Like, this is all I'm gonna do, like, till I'm 67.
So
You know what I
retire
mean?
and die.
Till I retire. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is gonna be it.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there like, nah, this can't be it, dog. I'm glad, to have a job, to be able to, to take care of the family, support them, whatever. But
provide.
you're like, bro, I'm like, I got to do something that inspires me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to do something, even if it's not like, because I think the difference is this time I'm doing this just as like, just something to like have fun with, just something to like an outlet.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it started.
But with the knowledge already of business.
Exactly. See, that was the other thing too. I'm like, there's no way I could have just used, had all that knowledge, bro, and then just let it like, oh well, it didn't work out. Like, there's no way, dude. There's no way. So, what I did was I had to get like and I think this can't be the only. I can't be the only person this happened to, dog. Like, every single thing that I've ever done in my life, or everything that I've ever wanted to do, I've accomplished, but it's never been exactly the way that like I wanted it.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense, like
being the end result that you.
Yeah, it never was, because like I don't think that's the way. If you don't have like a clear vision, like I think like God just answers prayers, bro. Like, you tell him like, hey, well, he's like, he's so busy, bro. Like, what do you want? Like, I want to go to college and I want to get a good job. And he was like, here. So I went to college. I got out. I got what you would consider a good job, right? And then afterwards, I'm like, oh man, I should have been more clear. Like I got a good job, but like I don't got weekends off. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't the commute that I wanted. Yeah. I don't want to wear this every day, dog. You know what I mean? But that's not what you asked for. Like, he gave you asked for this, and that's what he gave you. You know, but like that's like with everything, even with the business. Yeah. With the first business, like when I first got in, and I was like, oh man, like I just want a business. I want to work for myself. And he said, here you go. Here you go. You know what I mean? But I didn't. Even when I look back on the interview that we did, I remember I kept repeating what they were telling me, like, I just got to get open. I just got to get open. And that's all I was praying for. I just want to get open. I just want to get open. I got open, and that was it. That was it, dog. Like, hey, prayer answered. You know what I mean? And this time it's like, okay, I'm gonna be real specific with what it is, what it is that I want. You know, what it is that I'm trying to accomplish with this whole thing. You know what I mean? So with this time around, I'm like, it's gonna be like super detailed. You know what I mean? I'm like, for sure. I'm like, this is how many burritos I want to sell a day. Okay. This is how many hours I want to invest a week. Yeah. I haven't done a pop-up yet, but when I do, I'm like, okay, this is how much I expect to make at this pop-up. Okay. And
so you're already calculating numbers before you're doing a pop-up or for the day.
Yes, because these are all things that I didn't do before, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there even came to a point where I'm like, dang, my prayers get answered, but they get answered in such a skewed way that, like, I would never sit there and be like, oh, God, give me $1 million. I would never do it, because I'd wake up in the hospital, and then the doctor would be like, well, you can't walk no more, but that cement truck that hit you, bro, you about to get paid, homie. You about to get paid $4 million. Like, that's the way, like, this stuff has been happening to me.
Then
like,
you can't enjoy it.
No, exactly. But that's because that's the way, like, I noticed, like, when I prayed for stuff, or when, you know, it wasn't a clear vision. Gotcha. You know what I mean? It wasn't clearly detailed out. Like, it has to be so detailed. And now, like, I'm such a believer in it that I'm like, no, I want to, like, this thing is going to be ran exactly how I want it to be ran. Yeah. Even if you don't understand the concept, like, oh, you don't do chicken burritos? No. Yeah. You don't do asada? No. We do asada burritos. It comes with this, and that's it.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Because I even had we even had a thought of like, oh, well, we'll do pop-ups or we'll do parties, and then we'll kind of do it like Chipotle style, like Subway. Yeah. Like, okay, and then like that'll be cool. Like, and I was like, I don't even want to do that. Yeah. I don't even want to do that.
I know you mentioned even like starting a mobile truck and stuff like that, and even that's pretty hard on, like, all the permits you got to get and stuff.
Yeah, even that's a whole thing. Again, that was the other thing where I'm like, I don't want to do all that stuff. Like, I don't want to, because that's basically just having a restaurant on wheels. Yeah. You know, it's the same. It's like the same thing, the same headache. I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have employees. Yeah. but it's just because I'm so focused. I'm like, this is exactly how it's gonna go.
You
now.
want to
Like,
start small first, like how you've already envisioned it, and then build up.
Yeah. So as of right now, I'm like, no. The concept is, even if I do on-site catering, if I go there and have my grill set up, and I get there before an event or whatever, we make everything, have the truck, because you can heat hold, you know what I mean, your truck without, or you're just a delivery service.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just open up the truck and you start, you just basically start handing out food. Like, there's nothing to think. And I'm like, that's the way I want it to go. That's the way I'm writing it down. That's the way, And then also, I wanted something that we could do as a family. We do, together, me, my wife, my son. Because my son, like, dude, he's
selling a lot for you at school.
He's selling a lot. That was going to say, that might be the other aha was we got together, like, oh, what are we going to do? Okay, we're going to do burritos. And then my wife was like, well, I'll take it to work. I'll take it to work. I'll just have this little order form. People can, and then so she took it to work. Oh, we sold 10. We got 10 burritos this week. And I was like the first 10. And I was like, oh, heck yeah. And then my son was like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, well, give me 10. And I'm like, all right, like, I'll shoot you 10. But then, like, that doubt starts. I'm like, dang, like, I'm going to be upset. Like, this dude takes 10.
He's going to pass them out.
Or comes back with 10. Or he's just like, oh, man, like, yeah, nobody bought them. But I ate 5. That's what I thought was going to happen. Yeah. I'm like, dang, those. But he came back, and he's like, I need 10 more for tomorrow. And I was like, what? I'm like, oh, heck yeah, dude. So I'm, made him 10 more the next day. Then I was like, hey, let's try 16. 16, sold them that week. Then the following week was like, let's do 20. Then it got too much. He's like, man, I can't take 30 burritos in my backpack.
The security's
he's
gonna
like,
get him. Hey, what
he's
you
like,
doing over here, man?
Let's just cut it at 20, dude. So 20 was like, but then that started because, like, when you have kids have limited resources. They only have so much money, so they're gonna be the only reason why they're buying it. I'm like, well, it has to be. And then kids are like, they're gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that burrito's whack, they're not gonna buy them.
Yeah.
But every day. And then when he doesn't take them, well, where the burritos at? Where the burritos at?
That's actually kind of cool, cutting it off at 20, because then it leaves like, oh, he's only getting 20. Like, you got to get it quick or something, like.
Yeah.
That demand kind of.
See, I don't think that wasn't his thinking. His thinking was just like, I don't want to take take burritos every day.
Call the burrito man.
Yeah. And but like, what was it? This past Monday, he had a wrestling tournament. So in Vegas, so he didn't go to school Monday.
Okay.
But everyone was hitting him up.
Yeah.
Because every month, usually Monday he'll take some. Where they at? He's like, oh, I didn't go today. He's like, I'll take some tomorrow. So Tuesday he went, and he's like, dude, they went so quick. Yeah. Because I wasn't there Monday. He's like, and I already got like 15 pre-orders for tomorrow. Like you said, people are like, now like I want to lock my burrito in for tomorrow. Sure, you know what I mean?
He's only bringing 15, 20.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, like maybe making it limited is, and also kind of like what you're saying. Like I even had in my mind, well, like I thought that too. Like, oh, okay, I want this thing to blow up, and I'm like, not really. Like I do, but I want it like to be paced correctly. Like I timed myself. I'm like, okay, I can do 24 burritos in an hour, from start to finish, from cooking to wrap to whatever. And I'm like, okay, 24. I'm like, okay, I want to.
And you're cooking by yourself? Is it all?
Yeah. So everything that I'm doing is, well, I'm doing like the cooking, but like my wife makes all the salsas. She packs a lot of the stuff. She's doing all the I want to say like the bookkeeping stuff, like all that stuff. She's keeping all the numbers, because she's real good at like that kind of stuff. I'm just basically like the idea person. Yeah. But they're doing all the making the videos, like all that stuff. So I'm just like making them, but I timed it. I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I want to dedicate no more than like on my days off, like 4 hours. Like I'll do 4 hours. Yeah. But I'll do 2 hours in the morning, and then the most that I want to do is like 2 hours in the afternoon, because I don't want it to take time from like picking up my kids, spending time doing in their sports things, practice, all that stuff. For sure. So this time around, I'm telling you, dude, I have it sold out in where the vision's so clear that I won't even run it no other way. Like this is how it's gonna be. For sure. And But it's funny because when you really dial into that clear vision, like it starts to happen. Like doors start opening
it makes
up.
sense too.
Yeah. It's no different than like, you mentioned earlier, like, oh, that dude, J-Rod. Like he gave me a shout out. Shout out to J-Rod Electric. Like if you know him, he reposted some of my stuff, and then we started getting followers, and I'm like, oh man, this thing's like starting to get a little traction going. You know what I mean? So
it's a little busier too. So
yeah. So now the next thing that we're looking to do is the pop up. But even for the pop ups, like this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna have X amount of burritos. I'm gonna sell, and then I'm just gonna be done.
That's it. On sold out. It's sold out.
That's it. Yeah.
So. Show up to the next pop up. But being all that you went through with your previous franchise, did you have any fear starting this?
No, because once you get to that, like, well, I think one is age. Age is definitely a factor. Like I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm like, you just kind of don't care. I'm like, not that you don't care, but you don't get discouraged anymore.
Gotcha.
Where it's just like, what worse can happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I went through COVID. Yeah. Started a new bit. Like it cannot get no worse.
New construction.
Yeah, new construction. See all those things. Like there is no fear, bro. At this point, it's like I'll do this, invest, minimally into doing it. Mm-hmm. The minute I'm not having fun with it anymore, like it's a wrap. Like you know what I mean? I'll
shut it down.
Yeah, because really, what's funny is like I said, I want to do something that was inspired. Of course, like. You do start, you're like, oh, okay, we're making some money. Oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? But if after 6 months, it's not working, well, I know everything that I've done. Like, I own everything. Mm-hmm. I did everything myself. Yeah. I could just shut it down and be done with it and then move on to the next thing. Yeah. Because probably a lot like me and you, like, I always see, I'm like, oh, man, I could turn that into something. I could turn that into
thinking
something.
About something.
I'm always thinking about the next thing.
Strategizing.
Yeah, or what it's going to turn into. Because, like, initially, I bought that truck because I was like, oh, we're going to do a soft serve ice cream. Yeah. And then now we're into burritos. Because I'm like, oh, no, I could do that right now. Mm-hmm. I don't have to fully convert this truck. I could just take this truck and throw in some food warmers in it. Yeah. And then start delivering to these places where, like, oh, I don't got to turn it into a full-blown. You don't even have to
cook in there, huh? So,
I don't even got to cook in there. I could cook outside of it and then just use it to... at events or cater stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, do you plan to get that van up and running, or?
Yeah. Like that's the
next.
Right
move?
now, yeah. That's probably gonna be the end result. That's like the first goal. But so right now we're just gonna do the events, and I bought like the Cambros so that we can deliver the food. Yeah. It's still hot, and then so we're gonna do the pop-ups like that, and and it's starting small where the money that we are making, like, okay, this money's just gonna keep reinvesting it.
Gotcha.
To where eventually, like, okay, now we can just pull up in the truck. Flip the door up, and so that's kind of the vision for the near future. That's kind of what we want to get to.
And for why burritos, were you inspired by a specific food brand or any spot that made you think about burritos?
Yeah, it was like, you see those hyenas like selling burritos out of their trunk, dude. Like I was
like, tamales.
Yeah, just pop the trunk. Yeah. Burritos. Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, dog, if that hyena can pull up to a Home Depot and sell 150 burritos, bro, like I could sell 10. That's how it started.
Yeah, for sure, man. Was it anyone specific though? Did you actually see that, or
what?
Like at a Home Depot?
Nah, dog. There's that hyena. There's that. I don't. Oh man, I wish I knew her Instagram. My wife follows her, but she has a big following, bro. Where she's like, I'm like, dude, she's pulling up. Yeah. Like somewhere in LA, and there's like a line of people just,
I wonder if it was that. I've seen a video where this lady says she made $300,000 in a year just selling tamales. 300,000.
That's what I mean, dude. It's like so that's kind of where, and then that one I was like, oh, they're just buying from her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, there's mine from her. Like, well, they ain't gonna buy my burrito, dog. I ain't got no BBL, dog. Ain't got, you know what I mean? Like, that's why they're buying her burritos, homie. Like, but then I saw another lady. I'm like, oh no, they're buying her burritos.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're coming because her food's good, dog. Like, so I thought, well, it's kind of true, bro. Like, if they could do it, why can't I? I'm like, I know how to cook. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to cook, you know. So if they could do it out of their trunk, I'm like, dude, I have this. I'm like, I already have this. I have the knowledge. I kind of know what I want to do. I have the help. I have the support.
Yeah.
Family's in on it. I'm like, so, but that did inspire us. Like, it really did. It inspired us to, like, you know, I'm like, yeah, like I start thinking, like, damn, she's on 150 a day.
Yeah.
Like you said, the lady's 300 grand selling tamales. And the tamales, that was another inspiration because I don't like making tamales. It's just like a crazy process.
Yeah.
But I kind of thought of it the same way where, like, if you pull up somewhere, the tamale lady, like, you don't ask for it how it is. Like, it's just like, how many do you want?
Yeah.
You want 6? You want
12?
1? You want 12? Like, that's it.
24.
You want 24? Like, that's exactly. I'm like, dude, that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to run it.
Yeah.
Like the way the tamale lady does. Like, hey, dog, we got these, you know, we got burritos.
Yeah.
How many you want? They're all the same. You know, the only difference is, like, we do breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we do carne asada. Like,
Okay.
that's it.
And then do you focus on? Well, so far I've heard good feedback. You know, right now we're about to try them when we're done with this. But I heard this good ratio, good flavor. They like your sauce that you made, the chipotle aioli one.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's loving that, I heard. So do you focus on having quality, or do you want to just have, like, how do you say, like, just to make food and just, you know, pass them out as quick as you can?
But no, like like that's why I think this works for me, because I take a lot of, like, that's something that I enjoy doing. Like, I enjoy cooking, like, I always have. Like, I didn't want to be a cook. There's a huge difference in that. Like, I don't want to go to a restaurant and cook all day. You know what I mean? Because that's a whole different animal. Like, that's for specific. You gotta want to do that.
Yeah.
You know. But I like just cooking for, like, my family, for, you know, my kids. Even, like, my son, when he comes over with his friends, like, yeah, like, I enjoy doing it. So because I enjoy doing it, like, I put a lot of pride into like the ingredients, what I'm buying.
Gotcha.
That everything's fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That it's to my standards. You know, like, yeah, just not selling just junk.
Yeah,
just
for
crap.
sure. Because no one's gonna buy them, right?
Well, I don't know, dude. You sell it cheap enough.
Yeah, man. I mean, how do you manage the consistency and the flavor and, like, packaging and the timing?
See, all that stuff was just practice. I'm like, dude, we gotta start practicing.
Yeah.
So that was, like, something that me and my wife discussed. Okay, well, how are we gonna, from everything from the size of the burritos to the size of the salsas to which tortillas. We tried a bunch of different tortillas.
Gotcha.
You know, I tried meats from different places. Even different beans.
Yeah.
You know, pinto beans, Peruvian beans, smashed beans, refried beans. And then, you know, and then what we had to do next is we had to figure out, I'm like, okay, if I'm going to make a dozen burritos, I have to know exactly how much to buy so that it's all consistent. So it's everything, like, so then we started getting, because being in the restaurant, you know, industry, I'm like, okay, well, we're going to have to get, you know, 4-ounce serving spoons. So that every single one is 4 ounces. You know, 4 ounces of rice, 4 ounces of beans, 4 ounces of meat. You know, and then the next one was learning how to roll burritos like efficiently, because, you know, you roll.
You don't want to be eating your burrito and it just falls apart.
Yeah, like that was like so I started watching videos, like, okay, so, and there's a bunch of different ways. Like, some people, like, roll the sides in first, then they fold over. Some people, you know, they do this one, then this and this. So I just tried a bunch of them until I was like, okay, I like how this feels, because it even matters, like, in how you eat it, how it was rolled.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just trial and error, and then just trying a bunch of times, and so now everything's. But see, before it was like everything took me like 2 hours, then it took me an hour and a half.
Gotcha.
Then even just how to set up, you know, how to set everything up so that way we're just more efficient, and we're just running through, you know, making the burritos. So
For sure.
yeah,
Man.
so it was just practice.
So I mean, like I said, so far good feedback. They say they like the ratios of
Yeah.
and everything. So every buy is good.
Yeah,
But,
even that too. Like it's true though. Like you gotta do everything the same. Like if you're gonna start, because we even did that. Oh, let's start with rice, then beans, then meat.
yeah.
Oh, that's I see some places do it different. So they start with beans, then rice, then meat. Some people start with meat. So I just kept trying until I got it to where I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Is it a lot harder to make a burrito than a burger? Being that you were doing a burgers before?
That's actually how we kind of like yes and no. So the reason why I kind of landed on the burritos was because like when it came to the burgers, the only way that they were like super efficient was like, let's say somebody called up like an office, you know, work out. Oh, we want to order 20 burgers.
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it complicated. We're just gonna make them all the same. Give me 20 cheeseburgers, bro. You can knock those out quick.
Yeah.
But the problem was you had places called like, I need one with no cheese. I need one with double cheese. I need one with grilled onions. I need one with this. I need one with that. So you're like, oh, this is taking me forever to make these 20 burgers, and that's where I kind of wanted to stay away from. Where it's like, once you have everything made, it's quick, bro. It's just like, you know, you just boom, 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 wrap it, boom, 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 wrap it, boom, boom. So burgers is not like that because people just want their burger specific.
Yeah. Extra
So I wanted
toasted
to
bun.
Yeah.
spread.
Exactly. Toast this, mustard, fried mustard, whole grilled onion, regular. Nah, hell no, bro. Like, this is my burrito. You want it or don't?
Yeah. For sure, man. What's been your most effective way to get new customers? Is it word of mouth? I know you use Instagram a lot right now. What's the best way for you?
I think it has just been. It's been Instagram. I've also had fun making the videos. You know, with the family, like making videos, discussing the videos, making them. It's been cool. It's kind of just been growing by mostly word of mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, work, like you said, my son going to school, Instagram, J-Rod reposting it, and then people just reposting, and even being right here, dude. I'm sure someone who's never heard about they'll take a look at
my
it.
few followers.
Might get a few followers, dude. I don't know.
But how do you decide your pricing? Do you build for margin, value, loyalty?
Pricing was pretty easy. It's pretty easy because you just really got to get down to. We know how to like make it. Like I know exactly how much goes. Into the breakfast burritos. I know exactly how much. And like you said, I wanted to make it to where, like, you're getting value.
Yeah.
You know, for your dollar, and because we don't have all that crazy overhead. Because we don't have employees, because we don't have, I'm like, I don't ever want to deal with that again. Like, I can sell them cheaper, especially because, like, okay, you're gonna order, you know, you're gonna order a pack. All right, well, I can do a better deal on a pack, you know. So basically, it was just like, okay, well, it costs this much. Like, I need at least make like double your money. You know what I mean? Because you start thinking like, okay, well, also my time. You know what I mean? Your time, effort. The cost of everything, but you gotta see. I think where a lot of people they think, oh, okay, well, it costs this much to make a burrito or whatever it is. But it also takes the wrapper that you're using, the thing that you're packing the sauce in, the foil, you know, the paper, your time. Even the gas that you're using, you know, the propane that you're using, like all those come into the total cost.
Gotcha.
You know, so you just that, and then like, well, what do you want to make? And I'm like, well, I at least want to make double my money, but
double.
You know, and then.
Do you think packaging is important? Like, you know how Crumble has a box, or if you see a pink box of donuts, you know, like, is that important to you to build an experience, or is it just the food you want it to be known for the food?
No, I think it's important. Yeah, I definitely want to be known for the food, but Um, like if you notice, like a lot of the times, like they have a grease paper inside, not just foil. Because some places just use the foil, but then like it makes the tortilla soggy. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It
Gotcha.
doesn't
Yeah,
keep it
yeah,
as
yeah.
warm. It doesn't do those
Okay.
things. So like that was more important to me, that it's wrapped well, that's wrapped
Yeah,
properly,
yeah.
that it's not gonna fall apart when you open it up. And then, but even too, that it's like presented well, that we have the proper way of delivering it, making sure that it's, as hot and fresh as possible,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
for
like
sure.
if you're on a job site and I need 10 I don't want to show up with 10 cold burritos,
Yeah, or
you know what I mean?
soggy.
Or
Yeah,
soggy. Yeah, exactly. So,
for sure, man.
yeah.
What do you think it would take for Go Burrito Go to become a SoCal household name?
Mm, that I honestly don't know. That I'm just leaving up to, wherever God wants to take. Like I said, every time that I said, like I tell him, hey, this is what I want,
Yeah,
because I'm sure I could be like, oh, I want this to blow up to be whatever, and then it could, and then I'll be like, hey, this is too much, bro. Like again, I don't want to deal with. I don't know, because right now I don't want to deal with
yeah.
employee, like
I get you.
it's a whole
Yeah, yeah.
different beast, like employees, insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, like nah, bro.
So right now you're just focused on getting it
That's it.
going,
That's
getting
it.
the name for
That's
yourself.
it. Yeah.
But what
And I'm
about
cool with that, dude. Like
yeah,
I'm cool. Um, and then I thought too, like maybe it won't be the um the burritos that go, but maybe it'll be people watching our Instagram and they see our journey and go
Yeah,
from, a mom and pops to like, oh, they're doing it, and maybe it'll be
yeah, yeah.
maybe it'll be the Instagram that blows up. I don't know. I don't know where it's headed, but I know, like, as far as for me and my family, like that's kind of like as far as right now that we want to take it, just where it's like it's not consuming.
Your
I
whole
already went
life.
through that.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Yeah, I already went through that. I'm like, nah, I just want something that like just something that we could do together, make some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and yeah,
Just create some memories for your
create some
family, some
memories. Yeah,
lessons even.
show my kids that, like, you don't have to do the way. You know what I mean?
The
That society kind
tells
of,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
the way that they kind of say, like, oh, well, you got to go to school and then you got to do this. I'm like, nah, bro. There's so many other ways that you can go make you money. Like I already showed. I'm basically showing my son that, like, look, dude, you could take $30 and turn it into $100. Like,
Correct.
where else are you gonna do that? Like,
Yeah.
no, there's no investment in the world. We're gonna take $30 and turn it into 100, and you could do it every day.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to be broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ever.
yeah, for sure.
So
And you're also, I think personally, you're teaching them resilience because they've seen you go through all what you did
Yeah.
with the franchise,
yeah,
sell it,
Yeah.
and start all over again. So I think that's
Yeah.
that's pretty good, man. Honestly.
thank you, appreciate it, man.
But what do you think? What lessons has entrepreneurship taught you about people and leadership?
I mean, being an entrepreneur and being in like having the 9 to 5, I kind of think like everybody's the same, bro. Everybody's the same. Like there's no difference. It's just, I think everybody just goes through that, like, they kind of like what I was saying, dude. They do something for a while because they think that's what they want, and then when they get it, it's like, that's not what I really wanted.
Gotcha.
I did, but not like this.
Yeah.
So I think people need to just kind of spend more time on, like, figuring out, like, what is it that you really want, and don't be scared to, like, go for it. Even it could sound crazy, like I said when I said, oh, I want a good job. Well, what is a good job? What's a good job to you? Might not be a good job to me.
Correct.
You know, what competitive pay, when you say that, you're like, well, competitive pay might be different, to you, to me.
Yeah.
I've even had supervisors before, like, oh, you don't get paid enough? And I'm like, no, fuck no, I don't. You know what I mean? Hell no. Maybe you do, or you think you do, or this is enough, for you. But really, like, being an entrepreneur and then just working 9 to 5, and I just kind of learned that, like, you just kind of really need to know what it is that you want.
Yeah, for
and
sure,
just go
man.
after it, dude. But be real, like, specific on what it is that
what
you
it is,
want.
right?
Yeah.
Because God will give it to you, but in a different way.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
he
to
will
learn.
all the time, dude. But so be specific.
What advice can you give someone that was great at cooking, but doesn't understand the business side just yet.
Like you're great at cooking, you have a passion for it. Go see if that's if you really think like, okay, are you a great cook?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Are you a great cook? Do you just want to make YouTube videos and show off those skills, or do you want to get in a restaurant? Because those, man, that is a whole different thing, bro. Like having a restaurant, even working at Fat Burger, it was like, man, this is crazy. And I was thinking to people, I'm like, dude, there's people that, and I would just jump on the grill while someone needed to take a break, or jump on the fryers when somebody, I'm like, dude, there's people that do this all the time. So my advice is go do that first. Go see if you even like doing it at that level, and maybe you won't. Maybe like, no, you know what? I'd rather do catering. I'd rather be a taco person.
Gotcha.
That way I could just kind of set my own hours, or I'd rather just make content.
Yeah.
I'd rather just show off my cooking skills. People love that, dude. I know. I'll sit there and watch.
Yeah.
I watch cooking videos. I watch
Even eating.
Bro, I watch
eating
like
videos.
eating videos. I watch like 100 burrito rolling videos, dog. Like people, they'll watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you just started, bro, but what's the ultimate vision 5 years from now? Have you thought about that yet, or
No.
just a slight thought?
Hell no.
Just rolling with the punches right now.
Yeah.
Rolling up burritos.
Like I said, like right now, I'm so like focused on this is all that I want to do. I want to get to that point.
Yeah.
So for right now, all I can do is like, okay, I want to do this many packs a day, this many. Like I said, I haven't even done a pop-up, but I'm going to do one, and then we're going to see, like, is that something I could do a weekly? Is that something I could do monthly?
Okay. Yeah.
If it's something I could do bi-week, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I've got to go, and then from there, I'll sit back, and that's when I can pray about it again and go, okay, well, this is what I want next.
For sure.
So 5 years from now, I'm like, I don't know.
You haven't really
Couldn't
thought
tell
about
you.
it.
Yeah.
And if your brand had a slogan that described your mission beyond food, what would it be?
Mission beyond food.
Or just strictly food, just feeding bellies?
That's it, dude. Just fast and delicious, bro. That's it. Yeah.
And what's the biggest mistake new food entrepreneurs make that you learned firsthand?
It's trying to go like big, like quick. People are like, "Oh, I want a restaurant." Like,
Yeah.
No, you do not.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that shit right now. Do not want a restaurant. If you think you do, like I said, go get a job at one. Go try to manage one.
Yeah.
Because but people think food. I did too. Like, I like to cook. That's like the last thing you should do is be a restaurant owner. Those are two different things.
Yeah.
Just start small, bro. Just start small. Start with videos. Start with maybe catering gigs.
Yeah.
Personal chef, something like that. You just see if you like doing that, because you might. I thought that too, because I'm like, well, let me see how many burritos I can make. I'm like, okay, I could do about 4. I'm like, would I want to make 96 burritos every day? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, would I?
Yeah.
And then I was making 30 in the morning, 40. I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I actually like, okay, at this pace, I like doing just putting on some music, like I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But yeah, that's what I would say. People, they think, I want to own a food truck. Like, nah, bro, that's another headache.
That's even hard as
Yeah,
well, right?
it is hard.
You still
It
got
is
to
hard
get the
because
permits. You still
got to get the permits, and you got to find a location, and even a food, you got to, the truck itself, you're talking maintenance, you're talking, it's a whole nother set of headaches that they don't think they're ready. Where I'm like, you could just start small, bro. Just like try catering parties or events for some. Do a pop-up, bro. Like Southern California, there's pop-up markets everywhere, dog. Everywhere, every week, every night. Just go out there and just see if you can sell 10 of something, That was another inspiration. Seeing people on Instagram, I would see them. You're like, oh, man, yeah, I made 10 plates and, like, nobody bought one. But I'm going to be out here again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I sold 2 plates.
Yeah.
I sold 3. I sold the 10. So 20. I'm sure that lady that made $300,000 selling tamales, she didn't do it her first year. Maybe she made 10,000.
Yeah.
20, 50, and then it just starts, going from there. So I think it's easy. Like, you just got to start small and build your way up. But I guarantee you don't want a restaurant, bro. I promise you. Yeah.
Well, we're pretty much at the end, bro. I mean, anything else that you want to get out to your customers, your future customers? Any plans, any pop-ups coming up?
Yeah, just give us a follow, on Instagram. We're gonna be doing like I was telling you, like, I know some people that are like, well, I want to try your food, but I don't want to buy a catering pack. Okay, we'll just follow the Instagram. We're gonna start doing pop-ups locally.
Gotcha.
Probably be in the Inland Empire, San Gabriel Valley.
Yeah, for sure.
Or just follow us. We'll see where we'll be at, and that way you can just pull up and buy one and
Go
start
Burrito
buying.
Go, baby.
Yeah, Go Burrito Go. Yeah.
For sure, man. Well, thank you for coming out and giving us your time, man. Your stuff is always valuable, and
Yeah.
thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.